Ooh! uh. Chico! Hello. Liana and Clifford. Hello. Ayan, what's up? Mudkip. Hayden. Mally. Emmy. Hello. Hey! Aura checked it immediately. Damien. Vanished. Bullet. Extreme. Austin, you feel better today? Good. I'm glad to hear, Greg. Your day is a pile of hate. I'm sorry to hear, Liana. How's it going? It's going alright. You wish you could use those emotes? You can do so by joining the channel. You can hit the join button and join. I hope that you guys do like that Amy emote, because I feel like it's one that, compared to the other three, looks a little out of place. You know, it's Sonic Frontiers. You got Arby's for lunch? Nice. What'd you get? What kind of sandwich did you get? I didn't know until like the last time I went to Arby's, which was like months ago, that they actually sold chicken sandwiches too. I thought it was like all just like roast beef and stuff. But no. Did I draw those? No, those are lifted from the comics that we've been reading so far. How am I doing? I'm doing all right, Mr. Bendy. I got a lot of work on the video done. I managed to finish the script, record the audio, finish the subtitles, and before stream started, I spent a couple hours editing the audio, and I'm almost done. Which for as long as the video is, I'm surprised. I guess it's just because like for the longest time, for the past like 2 years living with Nathan, I had to like go into another room to record. And before then, when I still lived with my parents, like I could just record at my desk, but the audio quality was garbo. And now I'm back to like just being able to record at my desk because I'm like in the office. So it's just like it's so much more convenient. I don't feel as pressured. There's better like air circulation in here. So the Sonic one looks like a drawing I've done. Does it? Like which one? I will say that for the are we already near the end of Sonic the Comic? No, we're still like only halfway done. You didn't get a sandwich this time? They have the meats. You're right. And with the nuggies they have, might try the chicken sandwich. Honestly, it's pretty good. I like the chicken sandwich that they have. No, I didn't draw these, but I did edit all of them in some way. The Tails one, for example, was like really blurry and low quality, so I like. Well, actually, what I did with the Sonic one, he had like a speech bubble on top of him, so I just like keyed that out and like spot healed, and it looks fine because it's on a lower resolution. The Knuckles one was the next one. That one was he was cut off on his dreads and like some part of his hands because like there were other characters in the scene, so I had to like manually redraw some of that and like recolor some parts of Knuckles' face. Same with Tails. Like Tails was very like washed out, so I like just ended up like redrawing some of the outlines and stuff. And with the Amy one, her quills on top got cut off, so I had to actually manually draw those myself. You found out the speed line stops at a certain issue and it comes back after a long hiatus. Bro, what? Dude, we love speed lines though. Emote lore, yes. You love the video I do with Nintendo. Which one? We've done like we've done one on my channel, we've done like 2 on his. So the emotes were a really fun inclusion. I'm glad you think so. I got it wrong yesterday. It was 360-65. What do you mean? Oh, thank you, Jordan. I hope that you do feel better. That being said, let's get into it. Coming to a shop near you, Sonic the Comics Fruitful issue 112. Aw. He's being very grateful. Oh yeah, Sonic's fighting for his life in the arena of judgment. When it comes back, its appearance is irregular. Oh, that's lame. That's lame as, dude. Is the spreadsheet supposed to have the links for all the comics or not? It doesn't have links to the comics themselves. It has some. I never finished like adding links to it, but it has links to the Sonic wiki that describes like what comic we're on, just so that people know that these comics do exist. I guess. So. On the Drakon Empire homeworld, Tails is facing his greatest challenge. Tails is facing his greatest challenge. There it is! The Arena of Judgment! The place where Sonic is undergoing a so-called trial! Sentinel guarding the main entrance! Those characters are really tough! But I've gotta do something! Sonic needs my help! Why is he dressed up as like Obi-Wan Kenobi? Sonic is fighting for his life in there! Oh yeah, this is like a straight up just 2-panel thing that I used for the thumbnail. This is really cool. I hope he's alright! You have conducted your defense well, Sonic the Hedgehog. But now you must accept your guilt. Now it is time for you to be sentenced. Krunk. God, he does really just get bigger and bigger, huh? He's just like me, for real, for real. Robotnik.
Dream on, buddy. This trial isn't over yet.
Did the member badges change? Yes. I updated them yesterday when I uploaded the Amy emote, and the reason I did that was because it was bothering me that I didn't know this. I actually had 2 extra slots that I didn't have, and it was bothering me that I hadn't used all the soul stars as badge emotes. So I ended up changing the base one to a moon and star, and then the rest of the badges are like the soul stars that increase in number in terms of points. So like for the first one after the base badge, I can't remember what it is Genus' star, which has 4 points. Then it's Polaris' star, which has 5 points. Then it's Ruthmos' star, which has 6. Salamence, which has 7. The next one has 8, but I can't remember the character's name. Oh, then it's Pons Chorus star, which has 10, and then Vibriar star, which has 13. So, like, it just goes in, like, higher. Salamence? No, not Salamence. Salamence. Salamence.
I've tried everything. The Metallics just keeps on coming. Could this be the end?
Sonic! Over here, Sonic!
Huh? Tails?
Reflect with the 2, thank you so much. Have I played Persona 4 Golden? I have not, no. I have played P5. I played a little bit of Persona 3, and do I even own Persona 4? I think I own a version of Persona 4, but I have not touched it yet.
Huh? Tails? What makes you think I need your help, Pixel Brain? I was doing just fine by myself.
Sonic, shut the fuck up! We don't have time for this! You were getting your ass beat, Metallics is right behind you! Get your ass out of here!
I'm feeling okay now. I'd better take care of that Metallics.
Sonic, you can barely stand! You stupid bastard! Dunk! Besides, I have a better idea. You love to see it. You love to see the continuity. Because isn't this exactly what Tails did to Nuts and Bolt? Like, issues ago? Isn't this the exact same thing he did? Oh, dude. Okay, that's what I love about reading comics and stuff like this, right? Is the moments where you, like, get little nuggets like this and you're just like... It's like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where you're just like... Wait a second, I recognize that. Yeah, callbacks, exactly. Possible Sonic CD reference?
Did you take out that Sentinel?
Sure, I'm a lot tougher than some people think.
You realize, of course, I'd found a better way to beat Metallics, even without your help.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you blue fuck! You're the hero, Sonic, everybody knows that! Just give me some credit!
Looks like this is my chance to prove it. We're not out of the woods yet.
A prosecutor! Not the judge! Stop, you do not understand. Ah, fuck.
I understand plenty, creep.
Tails looks like Yoda from Star Wars. Yeah, I guess I see Yoda a little bit too. He also has like the cloak.
The heck is this?
It's some kind of weird fish. His body was robotic.
Oh.
That is correct. My race come from the sea. Using our superior intelligence, we have constructed these robot bodies to help us function on dry land.
But where did you get the materials and how did you build it? You may be smart, but you're not capable, son. How did you do it?
Sonic, look! More prosecutors!
Yeah, and look who's with them.
There he is! Get him! Destroy that hedgehog!
Get ready, Tails.
Hold! Stop the attack!
Yo, what's up, Eddie? Minion from a possible Minion from Megamind reference?
What? No! Sonic must be destroyed!
An interesting Eggman face.
The accused won his trial by combat. The law is clear. Sonic the Hedgehog is innocent of all charges. But he was helped! I demand a retrial. Do not question me, Robotnik. You forget who is in power here. This prosecutor will see you safely back to Morbius, Sonic.
Okay, pal, we're going. But don't forget, as long as you support Robotnik, you're my enemy.
Robotnik's just like,
Ah, shit!
if it's a draw, what happens? Great question. Like, what if they both... I guess whoever killed the other one first, technically, is... I don't know.
In other words, you haven't seen the last of this hedgehog.
Wow, that's not where I expected this to end, but okay. Robotnik's old chemical plant zone has been closed down and a cleanup operation is underway to rid the coastline of pollution. Oh, if only that were true. Here we are, 31 years later and still around. Nearby, the new holiday resort of Skegpool attracts visitors to its beach. A few venture out into the sea, wearing protecto cozies to shield them from traces of remaining toxic gunk. This looks like Andy Pritchett art. It is Andy Pritchett art. Tails patrols the skies over the resort in case of any badnik attacks from the nearby Flickies' island. Wow, they really struggled with that one, because the S is, like, separated from the word Flicky, where I guess there would have been an apostrophe, but then they put the apostrophe after the S anyway. Yo, is that vanilla soft serve ice cream with a chocolate on it? Delicious.
Yay, Tails is our hero!
Hey, forget about that wimp.
If anyone's a hero of the beach, I don't know. That's way too close to Johnny's voice. Hey, forget about that wimp. If anyone's a hero of the beach, it's me, Daz Dynamo.
I don't know, Daz. Tails has beaten lots of badniks before, you know.
Sure, but can he do 40 push-ups on his little finger? Dude, honestly, a Chad. An absolute Chad. Possible scale of Tails' Sky Patrol reference? You thought Johnny had made his triumphant return. Dude, bro, trying too hard.
Maybe he doesn't need to.
Good job! Good job, I know first aid! How did you say you hurt your finger again? Wrestling a shark.
Sure you did.
Meanwhile, miles, possible Tails reference, across on the ocean on Flickies' island.
What a brilliantly sneaky idea, Grimer.
I love that Flickies' island, or Flickies' island, whatever, is where Robotnik just lives now. Like, he escaped to it, had planned to, like, build a bunch of badniks there, and he's just like,
This is my base of operations now, right, Grimer? Yes, master.
like,
While Tails looks out for an attack above Skegpool, we send caterpillars to burrow under a tunnel under the sea and attack from below. I thought you'd like it, master.
I really like how Robotnik is drawn here. I love what Andy Pritchett does, and like him combined with who was the one that did the coloring? Was it Nigel? John Burns. This is another dream team for me, honestly. Like, really second only to Richard Elson. And even then, like, it's tough because I really like this a lot. I love color. I love, popping outlines. I love it. Love it. Just wait till it gets to the modern Eggman design. Ooh. Oh god, Lou Stringer wrote this though. It's okay. He's not as bad.
It's sneaky, underhanded, and evil. Of course I like it.
I owe it all to your inspiration, sir.
Aw. Why is it... I love that, like, across universes, Robotnik and Eggman have just had, like, different sidekicks. Like, the only time he really didn't have sidekicks, ironically enough, was in the games early on, and it wasn't until, like, he made Orbot that... Yo! Catton with the 20, thank you so much. Huge fan of your work. Keep up the good work and keep that head held high. Thank you so much. I really needed that. Thank you. It means the world to me to hear people ask me to hold my head high. I appreciate that. Are they going to have Eggman hatch from another egg to change his design again? They better, because if not, that's wildly inconsistent. Like, you have Orbot, Cubot, you have Sage, you have Agent Stone, you have Grimer, you have Deco and Boko, you have Scratch and Grounder. Like, you always have, like, the suck-ups that, like, just love Eggman in, like, every universe. Snively, you have Snively. You love to see it.
Enough crawling, Grimer. Let's see if your plan works. Go, Caterkillers!
Soon in Skegpool.
Ugh! What's happening?
Relax, girls. I can handle it.
Help, Mommy! Some hero he is.
A sneak attack! Just the sort of thing I should have expected from Robotnik. Can't have you scaring the tourists!
Smosh. Shut up!
Yo! Looks like they travel in pairs!
There's 3 of them, actually! Help! I'm too handsome to die!
Sonic always taught me to find the advantage in a tricky situation! So let's see if I can live up to that!
Oh my god. Possible Smosh reference, dude.
Wicked! Just like playing Conkers! Bad fur day!
Flicky's Island. See, now it's Flicky's Island, and that's not Flicky's island. Make up your damn minds.
Ugh. I'm registering all 3 Caterkillers destroyed, sir.
So what? We can send plenty more down the tunnel.
But...
Ugh! What is this stuff? Close the tunnel, Grimer! Close it!
I hope you won't hold this failure against me, sir. I hate my life.
This is one way of getting rid of the toxic gunk that Robotnik left here!
Yo, Tails, you're an okay dude.
Man, you got it, Chad.
Thanks, Daz!
Daz.
I'll bet Robotnik's not gushing with praise for me right now, though!
Dude, Lou Stringer just loves his puns. I feel like he's getting better at his puns, but my god. This man. Dude, I love so much of this art. Particularly the Robotnik stuff. I don't know why, like, he's the one that, like, looks the best in Andy Pritchett and John Burns' style. I just love the way he looks so clean. He doesn't look exaggerated. He looks, like, perfectly cartoony, but still in universe. You know what I mean? Speed lines. Okay, so I guess they just put speed lines in the middle of the comic now, because this is still the middle of the comic. As the comic is made up of great stories and brilliant artwork, I was delighted to discover that these contents were going to be printed entirely on recycled paper from issue 108. Me too. Guaranteed to make Dr. Robotnik blow his environmentally unfriendly big head. Incidentally, I hope that you keep on printing the Tale stories because they are my favorite. They're pretty good. I agree, Robert McKeon. What a silver-tongued young Hume you are, Robert, and for that, you get yourself a badge. An enamel badge. Judge Sonic. Was Judge Dredd really, like, that popular in the UK that, like, people kept fusing Judge Dredd with Sonic. Like, it's so funny. A badge is like an enamel pin or an enamel badge that you get from, like, as a prize. I noticed that in most Sega games, the females are wearing hardly anything. Why? Not all gamers like me and... Can't believe I'm reading this. Not all gamers like me enjoy seeing half-nude images of women dancing about the screen, says Aaron Hayden from Malvern, Worcester. Absolutely, Aaron. If I had my way, all of the Hume characters would be decked out in iron cladding just like me. Alternatively, perhaps a few clothes designers should be hired. What are you talking about? Why are... In most Sega games, the female... Oh, in most Sega games, the females are wearing hardly anything. Okay, I was like, what are you talking about? Okay, Aaron Hayden. Sonic as a cop. The Fuzz. This is
Dr. Robotnik, ruler of Morbius, telling you that you're a mere rust bucket compared to my super troopers. It is useless to resist me, as I have Padnik strike forces surrounding your planet. However, I might consider going away if you make arrangements for me to star in my own comic.
Really, I'm surprised you would waste your time running to what was it? A mere rust bucket? Time to look at what's going on in Decap Attack. Wow. More weird shit. Yep. The Outer Space Zone. Why is his name Broom? He's strapped to a rocket. It's just like Toy Story. Wow, Sonic in space. Beam me up, Amy. Yo. Oh, excuse me. Sonic in space. One small step for man. One giant spin dash for hedgehogs. Where exactly on space is he? Like, is this the moon? Did he, like, put that flag in a crater? Sonic the Astro Hedgehog. Look at him, dude. Whoa, I love the idea that this is just what Mobius looks like. It just has, like, a special stage ring, like, around it. That's kind of cool. Toy Story 5 leak. In Sonic, female characters wear the most clothes out of anybody, but Sega, not so much. Yeah, exactly. Yo, what's up, Midnight? How you doing? One star. Oh. Hey! One small step for Hedgehog, one giant leap for Hedgehog kind. Why was one put here instead of over? Okay, no joke though. This is a pretty good drawing. I actually like this one. Not bad. Amy and Techno's World. Okay, Bob Corona. Wow, his name is Bob Corona, or is it Rob Corona? I can't tell. And Nigel Dobbin did the coloring. Interesting. In the Emerald Hill Zone, Amy and Techno the Canary bump into an old friend. Hey, Greg, it is the return. Wow.
Johnny Lightfoot! We haven't seen you for ages!
Hi, girls. I've been visiting relatives since they all returned to the Emerald Hill. Yeah, I guess there really isn't a reason for Johnny to hang out with them anymore since they, like, defeated Robotnik. I guess that makes sense. I love Amy's fit in this one, too. Damn. This one might be my favorite one, actually. It's like the one that I feel most fits her.
But you've been gone for weeks.
Yeah, well, us rabbits have a lot of relatives. Do you know how much we fuck? It's like a lot. Bye, Uncle Johnny.
Speaking of old friends, we haven't seen Shortfuse Cybernick for a while. We were never the best of buddies, but I hope nothing bad has happened to him. Let's go down to my wig shop and find out.
What? What do you mean? Do you know where Shortfuse is then, Techno?
Not yet, but I've invented a machine to show us. This way.
Wow, that is a serious piece of kit. I'm impressed.
Johnny? Actually, that's just my new widescreen TV. This is the machine I was talking about.
Yo? Wait, widescreen TV? That doesn't seem very wide. It looks like a normal CRT dimensions. I could be wrong, though. Oh, right. Yeah, sure. No. Go off, dude.
If I key in the frequencies of the circuits in Shortfuse's armor, I should be able to locate him. So it's a bit like tuning into a new TV channel, yeah?
Rob Corona's getting better at drawing Amy, though, I feel like. Like, he doesn't draw her as derpy anymore. I feel like that was always... I mean, he still, like, kind of does it. Like, if you notice in that last panel, her eyes are, like, a little separate. They're, like, a little too equidistant. But for the most part, like, I think he's doing a way better job. Like, I love this Amy pose on the left. It's really cute.
Exactly. Look, there's a holographic image of him coming into focus.
A very wide CRTV. My recent tweet gave you a laugh. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad.
He looks okay, but what's that thing stuck to his armor? Something's gone wrong. What's happening? Hang on, Techno. I'll help you.
Stay cool, dudes. I'll cut the power.
We're fading away, being transported to another dimension. And I didn't have time to pack a toothbrush.
Who wrote this? Was this also Loose Stringer? It was. It just sounds like something Loose Stringer would write.
I'm too late. They're gone. Those girls get all the best adventures just lately.
True. Elsewhere.
It's okay. We're becoming solid again. Cool. But we're not in your workshop anymore.
Oh, shit. Oh.
In fact, I'd say we're a long way from Planet Morbius now.
Intruders, enemies of the Insectra Empire.
Looks like poses are the same all over, though.
They fight well for little ones.
Just put it down to practice and healthy living, bug brain.
Yo? Does Amy know karate? Taekwondo? I love that Amy drawing, too.
They're getting away. Let them go. The Destroyer will take care of them.
Ugh, sounds nasty.
Oh, shit.
Shortfuse, are we glad to see you? Those goons are sending something called the Destroyer after us. Can you handle it?
You fools. I am the Destroyer.
Hey, what's gotten into you, Shorty?
I've changed. It's no more Mr. Nice Guy Cybernick. I'm a bad guy now, and I like it.
Yep, definitely written by Loose Stringer. He's not bad. For the most part, he's not bad. It's just that sometimes he writes shit that's just like, you didn't say this out loud, did you? This doesn't sound like anything a normal human... I'm the bad guy. I think this is the last page, right? Yeah, this is the last page. Okay. The champion pinup. It's raining bananas in Sonic's world. I didn't change the damn issue number, god damn me. Ugh! Fuck! Sorry. Sonip the Comet. Tails and the channel hoppers. Get Shorty. Amy tracks down the Cybernick. Oh, Darla's coming. Hey, Dar. Come on. Sonic gets the needle. Here's further evidence of how imaginative boomers can be. When you're not using your eyes to read your fave comic, those hands are obviously being put to good use too. If the humans around here were half as talented as you lot, my time on this planet would be so much simpler. Lego Legends, Knuckles, Sonic, and Tails. Yo. That's probably honestly the best Lego, like... You know how, like, in earlier issues we did see, like, other Lego versions of these characters? I feel like these are probably some of the better Lego Sonic characters. So good! It is so good. Look at it. Really good. Published every other Wednesday. Hello, Dar. You want up? You want cuddles? Come on. David, 2. Sorry, David with the 2. Thank you so much. So what am I reading? I'm reading Sonic the Comic issue 112. Come on. You want up? You want uppies? No? Okay, Mick McMahon is drawing this one.
This is too easy.
Hey, it's the Kappa Attack guy again. Yeah, Mick McMahon. It's business as usual on Planet Mobius as Sonic defends a village from a Badnik attack.
I'm taking down 2 Badniks in as many seconds. That's fast even for me.
Look out, Sonic!
A new Badnik. It must be one of Robotnik's item collection. I guess those other Badniks were supposed to slow me down while this fool tried to sneak attack. I'm much too wise to fall for tricks like that. Of course, everyone has an off day. Brain feels numb.
Yeah, it's David too. Am I talking to my dog? Yes, that's Darla. You didn't know what you were missing? Robotnik has been defeated. He now lives on Flicky's Island, and we just got back from another dimension where we were put on trial by combat, and now we're here.
Uvia!
Dunk.
Hey guys, what's that?
Not sure, Dale. I've not seen one before.
Don't you two get out much? I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Huh, come off it, Spiky. That hedgehog was defeated 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, sure. And I suppose this is the year 1997. 2997.
Ah, so Sonic's chronology is happening in real time. Interesting. Why am I doing 2 hours now instead of 4? When do we get to the Sonic Adventure issue? To answer your second question, I have no idea because I've never read these comics. But to answer your first question is because I need more time throughout my day to actually work on other things. All right, Joni, you'll take care now.
It was the last time we looked. This is not good. That Badnik must have sent me into the future. Uh-oh. Now what?
Well, every time you've gone into the future, it's never been, good, so...
Move it, Farface, dunk.
Oh, you are awful! What gives? Those oddballs seem to be pretty happy to be picked on.
Wouldn't you?
It's an honor to be bullied by a Badnik. Oh, yes. A Badnik gave me the luxury of a real duffing up last week.
You're lucky. He only called me a useless punk.
I can see why. I can't let this carry on. How's this for a blast from the past? He broke the evil Badniks. You spoil sport. My lad was looking forward to being bullied. I did it to rescue you. We don't want to be rescued.
Clear off back to your own time.
You're all crazy.
Dunk. The great Dr.
The great Dr. Robotnik may be long gone, but his vision remains.
Too right. It's natural to be a slave. Oh, thanks.
Jesus. Sniveling worm, you will be disintegrated into dust. I have to say, Badniks in the future are kinda ass in terms of their design. They used to be menacing and badass, and now they're just
I have big jaw. Sound, can you do the family too? It's Tuesday, isn't it? See, Sonic, you might as well give up fighting Robotnik in your time. He wins in the end anyway.
Quite a scary future you got here, pal. Too bad I don't believe a word of it.
What are you doing?
Sonic, you're awake!
Just as I guessed. The whole future bit was an illusion.
Of course it was. How? What, though? Where did you... Huh? Okay, sure. Because you did move during that, so how did you know that this was going to be right in front of you? You could have just grabbed, somebody's ears instead.
The Badnik implanted false images of a hopeless future in my head to discourage me from fighting the good fight. You don't get lucky twice, creep.
Hasta la vista, Badnik. Wow, what tipped you off that it was an illusion, Sonic? Everyone was acting like losers. The real citizens of Morbius would never give in to the Badniks. All that virtual reality succeeded in doing was making me more determined that Robotnik will never win. Better luck next time, big guy. But I promise you that while I'm around, your evil plans have no future.
How I hate you, Hedgehog.
He looks very happy to be hating him. Also, it's very disturbing that this design has a flesh-colored nose. It almost makes it more penis-like. The Detour. Just answer about highlights if reading streams. What? Pronouncing T and is known as Yod Coalescence. Interesting. Yod Coalescence. Why is his mouth the same in every frame? You know, I don't know. Good question. More loose stringer stories. Yay.
Yay! Wow! I'm very popular all of a sudden! I knew hanging around with Sonic would pay off!
Out of your way, Tails, or we'll miss it!
Oh, guess they don't want my autograph after all. I should have known. It's that TV show again. It's that TV show again.
Shh, it's starting! Welcome to the Fast in TV Fun Chums, the Channel Hoppers!
What does this remind me of?
Yeah!
What is this? This reminds me of something, but I don't know what of. It's almost like Teletubbies mixed with like, what's that other show with like, God, this was like way after my time, but it's like the colored creatures like that are against a white background. You know what I mean? Doraemon. No. Booba? Wubsy? Yo Gabba Gabba? No. I don't think it's Yo Gabba Gabba. God damn it. I can't remember. Is it Yo Gabba? I don't think it's Yo Gabba Gabba. Let me look it up, because I don't think that's what it is. Yo Gabba Gabba. Isn't that like a cartoon? Oh, it's not. Well, no, it's not this anyway. God damn it, I forget what those are called. What did someone else say? It's not Wubsy. It's not Wow Wow Wubsy. It starts with a B. It's kind of a live action thing. They're like in suits, and they're all like, they all have the same design, but they're like in different colors, and they have like really small kind of baby faces, and they're kind of creepy. No, but it's not Teletubbies. I know Teletubbies. Yes, Booba. Whoever said Booba. Yeah, that one. They kind of remind me of the Boobas a little bit, mixed with Teletubbies. These things. These creepy fucking things. That was like way after my time, but I've seen them and they are terrifying. But I guess they're supposed to be plays on Teletubbies because, yes, it's wiggly, jiggly, and floppy, just like my penis. Just look at their hilarious antics. They're so wacky. Wow.
Watching this stuff makes my head spin. I need some fresh air.
Wimp. They named a show Booba? I guess so, dude. I would have never known. I guess it's Booba, but I don't...
We know how you feel, Tails. The channel hoppers are so tasteless that anyone with an IQ greater than a 3-year-old is nauseated by them.
But hey, what can you do? Has your program finished? Yeah, we're going out to act out Badniks versus Sonic now.
Guess you all want to be Sonic, huh?
No, it's all the Badniks who are cool. That Dr. Robotnik has some great ideas.
What?
Don't worry, Tails. It's just a phase they're going through.
I think it's something to do with that TV program. Time I paid a visit to the channel hoppers.
Oh shit. Is Tails about to fight some Teletubbies? At the TV studio. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, la la. Shit!
Is everything set for...
Is everything set for today's broadcast, Brother Barry? The subliminal message is ready to roll, Brother Percy. I still don't get it. A sub what? As the show gets out, we broadcast a message on a frequency only young minds can pick up, making their brains believe Robotnik is wonderful.
I've been hanging out with SMG4 too much. I haven't talked to Luke in a while. He's been way too busy.
You creeps won't get away with this!
Tails, I rather think we might actually. We're about to go live. It'll look like you're picking on us innocent channel hoppers because you envy our success.
Oh, hee hee, ha! Look, oh, it's funny, Tails.
How can I stop them from brainwashing more viewers?
Oh, you could just destroy the camera or something. I don't know.
Maybe I can beat them at their own game.
Look, it's our adoring fans.
The brainwashed brats.
You lowlifes, try to mess with our minds, would ya?
Ugh, we've been rumbled.
How? Our plan was foolproof.
Don't shove me, brother.
It was your plan, so it's your fault.
Oh.
Look, they're really members of Drat.
I turned the tables on you by having Tim Toon of the TV Returner block your warped communication. The broadcast carried a message telling everyone what you were up to instead.
Simple when you know how.
I don't think anyone will mind me sorting you guys out now that they know what you're really like.
Oh shit. He's throwing hands.
Get 'em, lads! Oof ya! Ugh! It's a fair cop, it is! Ugh!
There's only one thing left to say to you losers, right everybody?
Yeah! Hop it! Ugh. Wow. What a comic. What about Nathan? I've hung out with Nathan a little bit. What was the last time I saw him? I actually went to his house last week. We hung out last week. Wow. Sonic X-Files, huh? Agent Scully looks like she was made by Matt Groening. She looks like a fucking Simpsons character. Sonic. He looks like the fucking SpongeGar meme.
There was a spaceship this big.
It looks like Lois Griffin, but like in the Simpsons art style. You know what I mean? Oh. Scouse Sonic? Calm down. Someone from British land explained this joke to me because I don't understand. Could you please print my limerick? There was a fat bloke named There was a fat bloke called Robotnik who tried and tried to catch Sonic, but with each time he'd fail, he'd fume and he'd wail, "Bring me a large gin and tonic." Do you think he might be raising a glass of Sonic's good health, Christopher? Kumo Kira with the 2, thank you so much. Scully looks like a big mouth character. Oh my gosh, she does. She does look like a big mouth character. Oh, a Scouse is someone from Liverpool? Okay. But like, do they normally have like really curly hair and a mustache? Is that why? I don't understand. The Bravehawk story back in issue 107 can't be true because Sonic doesn't have ancestors, as he was accidentally created by Dr. Ovi Kintobor before he became Dr. Robotnik. Can you please explain that to me? As is the way with all good legends, Matthew, who knows where the facts end and the myths begin? Just like fucking Pontius Pilate. Just washing your hands, huh? Washing your hands. I love your comic and faithfully buy each issue. However, there are some people who say that I shouldn't like Sonic and Tails because I'm a female, but I disagree. Seemingly, though, it's okay for me to be interested in crazy but cool Amy because of her gender. Crazy but cool? What are you talking about? I mean, first of all, yeah, you're fine by liking Sonic and Tails. Fuck anyone who says differently, but like, what? Okay. Next time that somebody talks gibberish to you, Mariessa, gas them when good taste and judgment became exclusive to one section of the population, or even to humans for that matter. After all, I'm a good example of that. Yo, based Megadroid? It's raining bananas. Home movies looking ass. That doesn't make sense. Sonic would have ancestors because he lived before he became. Yeah. He would have. I think the kid is asking the wrong question. It's not that it doesn't make sense that he doesn't have ancestors, because he did exist before. His ancestors just wouldn't look like him. Are we gonna see Monkey? I hope we see Monkey. Here's a story with a difference for just this one time. It's a tale so bizarre, we're telling it in rhyme. I don't know why. I do not know why. But rhyming episodes are like some of my favorite gimmicks. I don't know why. I always love, like, issues or episodes that do stuff like this. It started so peacefully for the Emerald Hill folks, with no danger apparent, there was time to share jokes. Then events took a turn to change the mood of the morning. A banana from nowhere fell down without warning. Thunk. Oh. Okay, this is because the art is from Andy Pritchett. It's just the outlines aren't as bold as he normally draws them. But look how shiny he is there, damn. Are you throwing bananas? Don't you blame me, his neighbor protested. Oh. Are you throwing bananas? I'll have you arrested. Don't you blame me, his neighbor protested. As soon as it started, the argument stopped, as from out of the sky, even more bananas dropped. Am I reading a fucking kid's book? A shower at first, and then a downpour. A storm of bananas from the sky to the floor. Monkey. He's very happy. Look at that monkey. The citizens were worried, their faces agog. Someone do something! Get Sonic the Hedgehog! The world is doomed. The world is doomed.
The end is nigh. The signs are all there. Bananas that fly. I'll sort this out, so settle down, dude. I guess who's behind this storing of food. I can guess who's behind the storing of food. It's an experiment gone wrong, if you follow my notion. They're from Flicky's Island, across the vast ocean.
It's all Grimer's fault, as Sonic suspected.
Oh, I hope I can get this machine fault corrected.
A machine to make missiles was the plan in his head, but a faulty connection launched bananas instead. It is like a cloudy with a chance of meatballs. It is! Nothing can stop them. It confirms our worst fears. If it keeps on like this, we'll be up to our ears.
Stay back, everyone.
Oh my god, it's the fucking Sonic 3D Blast Sonic again. And on the left, he's like a creepy stalker. Like in all of these issues, he's just gonna appear like once.
Stay back, everyone. There's no need to fret. I'll whip up a storm to end this. No sweat.
The bananas are sucked into the mightiest of twisters by the fast feet of Sonic, who's too cool for blisters. Towards Flicky's Island, its destination sought, with 1,000 bananas all right for Sought? This doesn't rhyme! Towards Flicky's Island, its destination sought, with 1,000 bananas all ripe for export. The only way that rhymes is if you do it in a British accent. I've never... Oh my god. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen something like that, where, like, it only rhymes in a certain accent. Frustrated and angry by the machine's erratic manner, Grimer fixes it for good with a weighty sledgehammer. By this action, he thought he'd see bananas no more, but as he looked to the sky, he saw bananas galore. They do that in children's books all the time here. Really? I've never read that before. I've never read something like that before. Returned by the twister created by Sonic's spin, Grimer's plan backfires. Ugh, I never win. In the Emerald Hill Zone, life's back en route, as it was in the days before flying fruit.
You saved us again. Let's treat you. Please sit. Thanks, but after today, I can't face banana split.
Why is there a blank rectangle down here? Were they gonna reference something? And I think they might have put like in the next issue, blah 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 here, but they kind of just forgot. Mystery. The fast food zone. Are those mushrooms? I don't. Oh yeah, mushroom egghead. He's very angry about them being mushrooms.
Where's the rest of the mushrooms? What's going on here? There's only 2 of them.
Oh, that's silly. Gregory. What the fuck does that say? What does that say? I can't. Grecoy? What does it say? Crusty? I don't think it says I don't see a U in there. I feel like it says creepy, but that first letter looks like a G. It doesn't look like a C. Gregory. Oh, it says greedy? Hold on. Greedy. Maybe it says greedy, but that letter doesn't look like a D. Nachos and egghead out. No eggs allowed. That's hard. I mean, I guess that's food related.
Way uncool. I'm a fucking paste. What am I?
Not bad. I'm a pizza. A piece of shit.
Sonic always says Robotnik's a bad egg. So I'm gonna lay on him.
Chili dog Sonic. Yup. The cat saying Gregory to a pregnant looking Sonic is an unspeakable horror to me. Is he a chili dog? I thought maybe that's what he was, but I couldn't tell. Hey, we're back here. Amy and Techno have located their old friend Shortfuse the Cybernik in a starship millions of light years from planet Mobius. Trouble is, Shortfuse is no longer friendly. I'm the bad guy. And I like it.
I've seen enough sci-fi movies to guess that thing on his chest is controlling his mind. Amy, he's going to attack.
Damn, dude. Look at how Corona drew this Amy. It's so good. Dude, that Amy's great.
Stay back, Shortfuse. I'll defend myself if I have to. I don't suppose you got a spare. Sure, but it's at the other side of the galaxy at the moment.
Oh my days.
Move! You are prisoners of war now.
War? What war? Nobody told us anything about any war.
Then the Grand Emperor Dark Visor will explain it to you.
Damn. Striking that violent pose, dude. And then there's Techno just like...
You have captured the intruder, Shortfuse. Good work, my loyal destroyer. I am Dark Visor, Emperor of the Insectra Empire, commander of the starship, and soon-to-be ruler of the galaxy.
You're a bit of a workaholic, then. Keep him talking, Amy. I'm gonna try to pull off that alien thing off of Shortfuse. Look, we're new around here, Mr. Visor. What's the situation?
For 10,000 years, we Insectras have fought a space war with the people of our rival planet, the Blur.
What's the war all about?
Well, I don't know. But if a lifetime of war wasn't good enough for my grandfather Dim Visor and my great-great-grandfather Dusty Visor, who am I to argue with tradition?
You and the Blur are trying to kill each other, and you don't know why? You're all nutters.
Calling our Emperor a nutter is punishable by death.
That's a hard law to live up to. Maybe I can get this away from you. If I can get this away from you, you'll be back to your old self.
No.
Gods, forget the pink spiked girl. Protect Shortfuse.
Okie dokie.
I'm a nutter. That's not an insult. The possibly KH4 guy. What happened to the Spice Maidens? They died alongside Captain Plunder. They're just gone now. You tried chili dog for the first time over the weekend. They were super. Have you had SpaghettiOs yet? Because Sarah was interested in knowing, like, if you liked SpaghettiOs or not.
Oh!
Clumsy idiots! You've hit the controller, Crawley!
Now I can think for myself again. Uh-oh.
How did they even get that thing on him?
You creeps captured me and forced me to obey you. I'm not happy about that one bit. Glad to have you back on our side, Short Fuse. Okay, gang, let's finish this.
There she goes again, trying to do the karate. The karate. But
The starship is under attack.
oh, wait a second. No, because aren't these the people that like went after Captain Plunder's ship? Like, isn't this the dude that?
It's our enemies, the Blur. We're going down.
Thing is turning out to be one of those days.
Oh, this thing is turning out to be one of those days. Kuron's getting a lot better at drawing Sonic characters, I feel like, because he draws Amy really nicely now. Crash. Falling occupants. Amy, Shorty, and Techno get spaced out. Plus, free 50 fab Sonic the Comet. 50? How are you operating at a profit? You can't possibly be profiting off of this when you're just giving stickers away. You're insane, you madman. Hey, it's more Mick McMahon art. Arise, you boomers! Order your copy of Sonic the Comic 114 now. There he is. Possible Sonic Lost World reference? Somewhere in the skies over Morbius.
Well, Tails, can you land this thing or not?
It's the fog, Sonic! It came out of nowhere! I've never seen anything like it!
Down there, there's a gap in the fog.
All right, I'll do my best.
Damn, Elson, this is not a good look for you, my dude. This is not a greatly drawn Sonic. That looks more like Super Sonic.
Yay! I did it! What is this place?
I don't know, buddy, but I can tell you one thing. I don't think we're on Morbius anymore. Guess we better take a look around.
Wait up, Sonic! You're getting hard to see in this fog! We're completely lost! This is worse than being stuck in a maze!
Funny you should say that.
Hey, this reminds me of a story I once read. Except in this story, there was a gigantic bull monster that lived in the maze and... Ah!
About that bull monster, Tails.
That's him! It's the Minotaur!
And he's none too pleased to see us. With everything I've seen through lately, creeps like this don't even slow me down. Come on, Tails. I ain't time to waste fighting this character. Let's find out and see what's going on around here.
Incredible! A Minotaur! Just like in my book! Huh, at least it wasn't a Yeti. Boy, out of all the monsters in the book, those things were the scariest.
What? Tell me, just where would you find those Yetis?
They live in the mountains.
I had to ask.
No! It can't be! It's a Yeti! A
Yeti!
Sudden Greek myths, yeah.
Don't worry about it, pal. It's only one Yeti. I can handle it.
You're right! I'd hate to think what would happen if he brought the rest of his tribe. Sonic! It's the rest of his tribe!
Figured that one out, actually. I've seen that. I can see that. This is getting out of hand. I need a little time to think.
Maybe we can hide from him in the cave!
Worth a try. Okay, Tails. There's something screwy going on around here. First you mention a maze, and the next thing you know, we're in one. Talk about a minotaur, and straight away one turns up. Same thing happens with the Yeti.
And when I mentioned this tribe, they suddenly appeared too! It's almost like there was somebody listening to us.
You might just be onto something here. There.
Sonic, no! What are you doing?
I just want to test a little theory I have. Okay, you've had your fun, but now it's game over. Come on, show yourself. You heard me. We're not playing anymore.
You must do as I want. I am of the Tantaror. I am a superior being.
Wow. I can't believe it's a Tantaror being. Sonic didn't even... That was someone that Knuckles met up with, right? Like, it wasn't... Or Captain Plunder, I can't remember. Like, I think Captain Plunder and Knuckles were the ones that, like, met the Tantaror, right?
You will do what I want.
He's been creating all these monsters!
Yeah, and with power like that, we've got serious trouble. Come on, Tails. We've got to do what we can to stop this alien menace. He is not an alien menace. He is a very naughty boy.
Oh, whatever. I guess the father just has that voice now.
What?
But father, I was just having fun.
I have told you on numerous occasions you cannot have pets until you know how to take care of them. Pets? We're not pets. Put these creatures back where you found them and come home at once.
Yes, father.
You had, like, 4 exams this week? Well, I hope that you're in a less stressful position now, Nova. When the father sounds like the child, I know.
Sonic, we're back on Morbius!
Do me a little favor, Tails. Keep this little episode to yourself, will ya? Could be bad for my image if people find out that some kid wanted to keep me as a pet.
I don't think anybody gives a shit. You fragile white dude. I don't know why that's where I went. Since Dr. Robotnik was ousted from power, the residents of some zones have become wealthier, such as the folk of the El Dorado zone, built on the site of the old diamond mine zone.
I wonder if I can buy a decent veggie burger around here.
Yo, Tails is a vegetarian? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Well, no, does it? Because he's a fox. Whatever. Hey, Sonic could be black. You're right. He could. We don't know. I'm wrong. You're on your 60th consecutive hour of consciousness. Jesus Christ. Take a nap.
Excuse me, can you tell me where the local chippy is?
We don't have chip shops in our zone.
We dine in only expensive restaurantes. This place is far too classy for the likes of you, dear.
You wouldn't get in without a tie anyway.
What awful snobs! Jesus Christ. Fuck me. Folk around here got rich because of the local diamond mine, but that does not entitle them to act so stuck up. Perhaps they should just go home and help! Help! Or maybe not.
Oh no, it's one of the drill bots from the underground mines.
Its table manners are appalling. Oh.
Maybe I can help.
Do you have a reservation, sir?
Plenty, but I still have a go. I also have a go.
Okay, that's a pretty good joke. I actually like that. Do you have a reservation? Yeah, I have plenty, but you know what? I'll still help you.
Help! That drill will simply ruin my designer clothes.
Relax, I've battled a few robots in my time. If I find that you steer clear of the sharp and dangerous bits, you can usually find the weak spot. Or in this case, the power-up switch.
You're at the point where you're not feeling tired. It's quite concerning. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Good work, Tails. The diamond sensors on my drill bar went wild when they detected the jewelry on the customers up here. You lifesaver. Here, you must have a reward.
Thanks for the offer, but it's not my style.
What's wrong with you? Class A diamonds they are.
Still, I prefer a veggie burger.
Dude, based. Absolutely based, Tails.
All around here, all anyone thinks of around here is money. I'm going back to the Emerald Hill Zone.
Help!
Not again. It's a busy life lately.
My diamond tiara's been stolen from my apartment. Calm down, Miss Curly Smith. We'll find the culprit. We will, I swear to you.
I've got a printout from the security camera.
Now we can identify the burglar. The veggie burglar.
If it's one of the fucking vegetables from that one comic, I'm gonna scream. If the whole joke is that it's a veggie burglar, when he's been looking for a veggie burger, I actually just might lose my shit.
The photos show someone entering the 13th floor from the outside.
Whoa, that's some climb.
Yeah, or a short flight to someone with your abilities.
Huh? How can it look like me? It's not possible. Stop, thief! Accused of a crime I didn't commit. Where's the justice? Huh.
Oh.
This is working out better than I expected. Now I'll be able to continue my crime spree in the El Dorado zone, and Tails will get the blame.
Ooh. Wait, what did Nerdplug say earlier? Hold on. Wait, did you say something earlier, nerd? Oh, let me guess. It's gonna show Tails in the picture. Oh, I see. You called it. You did it.
It all starts with this. The jewel containing the ultimate power.
What goes, hey dude, thunk. Sonic laughing his head off. What? So, Carlos, when was Kyle Rocher? Dude, this is all too British for me. I don't understand. It's just too fucking British for me. I don't get it, dude. Did you say nerd? Yeah, because Nerdplog said that they called something that happened in the comic. Thank you for the 2, David. I appreciate that. Give you one good reason why you should go to sleep rather than try to work more? Because sleep deprivation is eventually going to cause you some fucking hallucinations that are just going to make you mentally suffer more than not sleeping would.
A veggie containing the ultimate burger. I'm sorry, the other way around.
What does our hero Hedgehog say after he's told a mega funny joke? Sonic boom boom. God, these are the worst. These are terrible jokes. Like, what would he... Whatever. Amy makes her point with a javelin. She's preparing for the Olympics, dude. Not a bad drawing, actually. Like, I like the foreshortening. It's not perfect, but, like, for someone who's, like, supposedly younger, pretty good. Boom! Sonic Games blast. Dear Mega Brill Droid, I think that you deserve a little laugh once in a while, so I've sent you a joke. What do Sonic the Hedgehog and Shortfuse the Cyberneck have in common? Both their middle names are the. Okay, that's not bad. And your letter started off so impressively, David. Okay, to be fair though, that is kind of a funny joke. That is a kind of funny joke. You'll go to sleep if I give you a Soul Star fact? I guess it depends on what you would consider a fact. Like, what specifically you want to know. I thought your middle name was the. Yeah. Um, the Soul Stars. Uh, man. I'm trying to think of like something specific. The Let's Dance Zone. Oh, what the fuck is this Sonic? He goes Bolero. Is this supposed to be a dress? Oh, I'm confused. I'm very confused because I thought for a second that was just an extension. Like they just drew him like really fat, so I didn't really understand. Oh, it's a tattoo, or it's not a tattoo, a tutu. Yeah, it's the purple guy, the man behind the slaughter. Oh, that's also a tutu. Okay, ballerina dress. 1 minute to pirouette. Dear God. No, it's not that I forgot my lore. It's just that I don't know what I should say that doesn't like reveal anything. Because I'm thinking about the Soul Stars specifically. Because I don't know if I want to, if I should talk about the characters or if I should talk about like the stars themselves. Hmm. You'd say talk about it? What do you mean? You are the dancing queen, young and sweet.
John Travolta, eat your heart out. Uh,
I love that he's not even like, he doesn't have the like pointing finger that Travolta had in that movie. It's just like a. More people need to know about the dang thing in the first place. I mean, true, yeah, sure, but I just, it's always scary because like I'm always afraid that I'll accidentally say something that like is a spoily. It takes two to tango. Maybe talk about the magic system. Um, so the magic system in Soulstar is a little bit like how Pokemon elements work, like the Pokemon matchup system, where it's kind of like a rock paper scissors thing, but the way I designed it was like it balances itself out to where like every element has something it's weak. I think it's two things that it's weak to and two things that it's strong against. And they are part of what is known as an elemental harmony. Or that's what I call it anyway. To where like they all go in a circle and like they all like this is weak to this. Like I'm trying to remember like off the top of my head what was weak to what. Like obviously fire is weak to water. And water is like weak to electric. And electric is weak to, I believe, ground is what I did. Elements of harmony. No, elemental harmony. How many elements are there? So there are technically 13, with a 14th element being protect magic. But protect magic is something that all soul warriors have. So that's like a sort of extra magic that doesn't count as part of the elemental harmony, because your protect spell is based off of your element. So like Kamudi, for example, who has ice magic, her protect spell is ice based. And this might change in the future, but the way I want to do it is that like if you get hit first, you can protect against like normal attacks, right? But if you get hit by an element that you're weak to, you take twice the damage. Um, that'd probably be difficult to implement, but like that's kind of how I want to do it. Is there not a neutral element that's weak, strong against none? Because that'd be pretty cool. I don't think so. No. Yes, thank you, Greg. That is correct. There is a there. Yeah, there's a demo. It's more of a prototype, but it's there's a playable demo that That version fell apart due to lack of fun. Yeah. I mean, it's still available. You can still play it. And it's currently on hiatus. I'm more so developing the story currently than I am the game itself. But as for the time being, it's not going anywhere. I have no plans of abandoning it. It's just gonna take a lot longer than I thought.
I hate that hedgehog.
You're so funny in your tutu.
Wait, what? Like, why is he saying he hates? Is it because Sonic made him like wear the tutu? I don't understand. It is just a normal statement. It will become game of the year? No, absolutely not. I'm not looking to revolutionize anything. I just want to make a game. Millions of light years away from planet Morbius, Amy, Shortfuse the Cybernik, and Techno the Canary are just 3 of the occupants who were aboard a starship when it was fired upon an enemy vessel. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, lucky for us, this ship was fitted with airbags.
Looks like the crash has knocked the fight outside of the Insectra troops.
There's their leader, Dark Visor.
It was our enemy, the Blur, who forced us to crash land. I want revenge.
Is Soul Stars inspired by any games or stories? Yeah, it's inspired by a ton of stuff. Like, gameplay wise, I was inspired a lot by like games like Kingdom Hearts. In terms of mechanics, I was inspired a lot, like in environment design, in terms of like how I want to build the world. I was inspired a lot by Pokemon initially. I like collectathon games like Spyro. There are little elements that I borrow from a lot of games that I like that I want to incorporate into it. Like, for example, one of the things that I want to incorporate into it, which is like, this is just part of like the gameplay system, is an atlas, and that atlas is going to record like the places you've been to and the things you've collected, and like it's basically like your map menu. But the concept of making it an atlas, like an actual physical book, comes from Spyro. Did I change the issue? I'm pretty sure I did, didn't I? This is still issue 113, right? Yes. So it's like little things like the elemental harmony that was mostly inspired by Pokemon. Narratively, like, it's hard to say that I have any one source of inspiration when it comes to the story. But yeah. Darth Vimpy looking ass. So no guarantee you'll be able to sleep right now. No worries. So long as you get some sleep.
Well, here's your chance. The Blur are landing.
Oh, these are not.
Hello, Commander I am Commander Jello Wobbler of the Blur Starfleet. You are my prisoners. You tell 'em, boss.
You've been in space longer than Techno and me, Shortfuse. Are these the good guys?
Afraid not, Amy. The Blur are just as warlike as the Insectras.
Our world has been at war for 10,000 years, Wobbler. No surrender.
You are beaten, Dark Visor. Half your troops are knocked out. It's over.
We can't end hostilities. We'll lose all the perks we get as leaders. No expense accounts, no company vehicles. Think, man.
Yeesh. Sorry, I got carried away.
They're keeping up the facade for the benefits. Honestly, kinda based. Honestly, kinda realistic. TXS with the 279. Thank you so much. What was the ass pull for bringing back Shortfuse? They just thought about him and they were like, "Hey, what happened to him? Oh, I think I may know." And then they like went to a machine where they saw a vision of him, and then the machine like warped them to where he was. I don't know. Will it release on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Steam, and Nintendo Switch? I don't know. I don't know what it will release on. I mean, the safest bet is computers, is on PC, so like Steam, but like in terms of other platforms, we'll just have to see.
I've changed my mind about capturing you lot. We'll continue this conflict right here on this planet.
My troops are ready to take on yours, Wobbler.
Hey, not on our planet, you don't?
I'm losing track. Who are these guys?
Must be the local.
Oh, Jesus, that's Tails' voice.
Must be the local life form on this planet we've crashed on.
My name is Mello, spiritual leader of the Kamdaran. The Kamdarn. Ours is a peaceful planet where wars are forbidden. Pretty chill.
I assume that means there are no weapons here.
I suggest a temporary truce, Visor. Let us combine our forces and conquer these peace-loving fools. Troops, exterminate the Kamdarn!
No, you can't!
Silence, Pink One. You're next.
Our plasma blasters aren't working.
They were only recharged this morning. What's going on?
Our culture combines science with natural laws. We are one with our world, and our planet's energy flow doesn't allow weapons to function. Spares us much grief, I can tell you.
Not so tough without your guns, are you, Jam Jar Face?
Let's see how good you creeps are at unarmed combat. We're useless in a fair fight. Okay, we give in.
Unhand me, Cybernick. We will find some way to destroy you.
Dream on, Jelly Boy.
Yeah, that voice has two sides. Go too low and it's Tails. Go too high and it's Amy. Exactly. That's legally distinct Darth Vadar. You just beat Frontiers last night. Nice. No real complaints. Good. Very good.
Count us out, Wobbler. We're fed up with this war.
But the war is our tradition. What do we do now?
How about you give peace a chance, Visor?
Later.
The Insectra and the Blur have agreed to live here and end the war. Cool! This planet certainly has a calming effect on them.
Dude, they're all just like dudes in their 40s and neighbors.
I'm staying here too, Techno. The Kamdan may be able to use their positive energy to free me from the armor that Robotnik locked me into 2 years ago.
Okay, someone remind me. Didn't Techno try to release Short Fuse and he said no? Isn't that what happened? Didn't she find a way to be like, I can release you from your armor Short Fuse? And he was like, no, I need it to fight Robotnik or whatever. And it... Yes, right?
You've been trapped in that armor for 2 years? Jesus, my guy. What happens when you need to...
Built-in fifth system.
Guess we ought to find a way back to Planet Mobius. Yeah. Anyone got a map?
Yeah. They're not gonna find their way back soon enough. Dude, I love this, like, really chill Amy with, like, her hands in her pockets. It's so cool. The end. Okay, this is something else that I mean, I feel like it'd be weird, but I kind of would love if they did in the games, is if, like, in every new game, they just gave Amy a different outfit. That would be pretty cool. You decided that you're gonna play a new series from Sega that you've never played before, and that's the Yakuza series. Very nice. I've heard very good things about the Yakuza series. It looks like a really cool, like, very fun, very silly at times, very, story-driven game. And that's something else about, Chuck and the Cheese Factory. Wow. That's something else about Soulstar is that it's a very narrative-driven game. So, like, for me, so the story comes first and the mechanics come later, which is why, like, it didn't technically start out as a game. But there are a lot of elements to it that I have not finished writing. I'm still figuring out a lot of those things, which is another reason why I, like, don't really want to go into the story sometimes, just because, like, things can still change. Dude, they actually taped the ruler into the scan. That's so sick. Yes, just like that, Greg. They did free Vermin? They did? I don't remember that. Earthbound, like the Nintendo game? Does Yakchos ever put on actual pants? No. He just wears the tunic the whole time. They're about to fight Gigas, dude. Geiger counter. Can you handle Sonic the Comic 115's wheelie good compo? It's wheelie good. It's fantastic. Sonic the Hedgehog, Crisis in the Chemical Plant Zone. The control center of the Emerald Hill Village.
Sonic!
Oh.
Sonic, there's a message coming in. It's a call from help from the Chemical Plant Zone.
Okay, Kintobor, put it on the screen.
That's the odd thing. Whoever's trying to contact us is only transmitting audio. We have a serious malfunction. We're facing a major ecological disaster here. Pollution on a massive scale. Sonic, we need your help.
Why didn't they use a video connection? This could be a trap.
Cool it, Tails. With Robotnik out of the picture, we've got nothing to worry about. Let's go.
I feel like I've seen this exact this panel on the bottom. I feel like I've seen this exact panel in another issue. Like when they first put Kintobor here, this just looks very similar to something we've already seen. I don't know. David with the 2. Kuro ni toka. I don't know what that. I'm just joking. I don't know what that actually says. Soon, in the skies above the chemical plant zone.
Sonic, do you really think the chemical plant people can turn this zone into an environmentally friendly area?
I don't know, but they've got to try. Mobius still needs its industries if it's going to prosper.
The chemical plant zone, working for a cleaner future.
The directors will see you now, gentlemen. It's about time. I thought this was an emergency. No, it can't be. Not them!
Oh, thank you, David.
It's the Marxio brothers!
Guduraku. Oh, Guduraku. Oh, good luck. Thank you. Guduraku.
See, Chicho? I told you the hedgehog would be a place to see us. He doesn't look so happy to me, boss.
Fucking Chichio, dude.
I don't know what you're up to, Groucho, and I don't care. I want you and your crazy brothers off planet Mobius.
Take it easy, Spikey. You can't throw us out. We own this zone. Harpio, show him the chemical plant zone ownership papers.
Uh-oh.
And all that unpleasantness from before. Well, the nice people of Mobius have given us a free pardon.
That's right. We were misled by that wicked Dr. Robotnik. I don't believe this. Right, show me where the problem is. I'll do what I can, then I'm out of this madhouse. Okie dokie, I'm in charge of the plant safety. You'll come with me. You? In charge of safety? Oh, this is just getting worse. This is the place, Hedgehog. We figured this factory shit's going to blow up any time now.
This is some kind of trick. Sonic and I aren't experts in this kind of job. Why don't you send in your own technicians?
Ha! Sure, we tried. We tried that. They all came running back scared half to death. Don't worry about it. Those techno guys are all crazy.
I don't think this is a very good idea, and...
Look, Tails.
God, it's tough going from voice to voice now.
Look, Tails, you don't have to come.
Sonic, this looks like the place where Robotic manufactures Megamac, the chemical designed to kill you.
You worry too much. Let's take a look over there.
Real? You don't worry enough.
How do you know this is the right way?
I have an instinct for these things. Trust me. What did I tell you? Yep, I'd say we're right on track.
Yeah!
So, Sonic, we finally meet again.
Wow, we haven't seen this dude since issue 2 of of this comic. Jesus. Do I need a snack? No, I'm okay today. I actually ate before stream, so I'm good. I just need water.
We do? Well, you boys can't Can't have made much of an impression because I don't remember you.
Then perhaps this will remind you.
Ugh.
Sonic, are you okay?
Never better, pal. Wish that were true. These creatures are made of Robotnik's Megamac. Any more of this and I'm going to wind up seriously poisoned. I'm already feeling dizzy. Let's see how you like a little taste of my sonic speed.
We are not solid like you. You can't destroy us.
Sonic will find a way to beat you! Hey, maybe they're not as tough as we thought. They're trying to get away!
Some chance. Let's get after him, Tails.
Wow! Look at this place!
Yup, if anywhere's due to blow up, this is the place, all right.
Damn. Look at this. Look at all this.
You're too late, Sonic. In a few moments, this factory will explode, and the Megamac will flood into the Emerald River and head toward the Emerald Hill Zone. Your precious zone will become so polluted that nothing will be able to grow there for 100 years.
Chemical spill. This guy from chapter 9 or something really... Yeah. He's like from a really early issue of this comic. The El Dorado Zone, where a series of robberies have taken place. Darts champion Eric Bungalow returns. I don't know why it just really got me. That is, what relevance is it that he's a darts champion and his name is Eric Bungalow? Returns home to find my 21-karat gold trophy gone. There's the lousy thief. Looks like Tails. Hey, Tails has pinched my trophy.
Oh no, I didn't!
Fall of the Leaf, Part 2.
Look, that cunning fox has just committed another robbery. Disgraceful.
It wasn't me! I'm over here!
So, you've always been a fast mover.
Lock him up and throw away the key.
Strong stuff! Come on, folks! I'm a freedom fighter! Why would I turn to crime?
Maybe society made you do it. I blame the parents. Got him. I captured Tails. Where's my reward?
I could escape, but that would only make me look guilty! I'm fed up of being wrongly accused of these robberies! Give me a chance to prove my innocence!
Okay, well, just remember we'll be watching you. That sly little
I hear the priceless golden bike frame of the Steptoe Zone is on display at the museum. Let's hope Tails doesn't steal that.
Aha!
All mine!
I'm just gonna give him this voice for now until I know what he looks like.
Hey, this is just a rusty old bike frame painted gold!
Like a wombat dude.
Gosh, gold-handed!
So, a setup. You'll have to do better than that to catch the Leaf Master Thief.
After all the hassle you've caused me, I'm not letting you get away now!
My mechanical wings can outfly your pathetic tails any day.
We'll see about that.
Admit it, Tails, you're outclassed.
At least I'm not an outlaw!
It was fun when you were blamed for my crimes. Sorry. But the world should know that the Leaf is the most brilliant, unstoppable thief of all time. Ha! Why not give up? You're too tired to catch me now.
Robotnik is in chat. Yo, you hate that hedgehog. Wow. What'd you miss? I don't know, Ayan. How long has it been since you were here?
Actually, I was waiting for your batteries to run down.
Oh no. Ah! Oh!
What were you saying about me not being able to catch you?
Well done, Tails. we knew you were innocent, really.
You had a funny way of showing it. Jesus.
Sorry, we thought you turning bad was beyond belief. Of course, this is a loose ringer comic.
A joke like that is a crime in and of itself. Lock that guy away and throw away the key. Kill him.
A new Tales adventure. Very nice. Time out. I've been collecting Sonic the Comic since issue 61, as I thoroughly enjoy it. However, it seems to me that not many humans from the northeast of England send in letters. Why no, Jake? On the other hand, perhaps a large percentage are too busy writing letters of admiration to Kenny Dalglish. Dude, I don't know English people. Alternatively, creator Hume Nigel Kitchen could be blocking up your post boxes with his scripts and artwork. Proof that even Sonic didn't miss out on a free ruler. He's going to school. With a ruler. I have never seen such stories in a comic. They're ace. I'm sure all of my friends agree. One of them has even tried to make his own Sonic the Comic, but it was nowhere near as good as the real thing. The only thing I'm miffed about is that I don't know how Dr. Robotnik's sidekick Grimer came onto the Sonic the Comic scene. Sonic the Comic's Nigel Kitching, him again, got the name from Grimer Wormtongue, a character created back in the 1920s by a writer-illustrator called Mervyn Peake. Never let it be said, David, that Sonic the Comic isn't educational as well as enjoyable. I like that. I like the history lesson. Yo! Techno and Amy art. And weirdly enough, it almost looks like they took an inspiration from like Andy Pritchett's art style with like the bold outlines and the colored in like center. That's cool. I thought I'd share with you my idea of a great evening in. I'd put my feet up and settle down to watch my favorite video, which would be something called either Sonic's Death or you guys are reading this, right? You guys. Incidentally, Tails is a big puff. Age 98. Will these be bootleg videos, Scott? As for Tails, 'tis true, things can only get windy once his tails start propelling. Why would you publish this comic? Is this person really 98 years old? He probably is, and is a weird man. you're unless you didn't have good Wi-Fi. You should be okay. Yeah. Well, Amy and Techno went to another dimension and found Short Fuse, and I think we have no more Short Fuse stories anymore. So thank God. Slurp a cheese. Is this what kids were into? Dude, Badnik, Amy. This is pretty good. I like this. Zonic. You know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about this drawing? It very closely resembles a piece of concept art for Mecha Sonic from Sonic 2. It's like really, really similar. That's interesting. Ironic. Just fuse them together. This also resembles a piece of not fan art, of concept art for when they created Metal Sonic. But this is Mecha Sonic Mark II, I think. You put your left leg in, you take your left foot out, you put your right leg in, and then you shake it. Tail Talix, the metal tails. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Sharp metal. Damn, look at this guy. Bionic Sonic. We have the technology. Will there be highlights of the Sonic the Comic streams? I don't know. The first highlights video for the marathon didn't do great, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that again. I don't think that it's something that people are super interested in for my channel. We can fix him. We have the technology. Amy and Techno the Canary are trying to find their way back to planet Mobius after an adventure in deep space.
Good of those aliens to give us this spaceship and a map, eh, Amy?
Invite us over for some spaghetti, gay Luigi.
But here's the bad news, Techno. We're lost. Maybe we should stop at that blue planet to ask for directions.
That looks like Australia.
Ugh, hope the heat shields on this thing can cope with entering the atmosphere.
I just hope my stomach can cope. This looks like it's set to be a bumpy landing.
It's Earth! That's why it's Earthbound. PK fire! PK fire!
My dreams have come true. I've spotted a UFO at long last. Aliens are actually landing here on Earth.
Now that's what I call driving skill.
Wait, why is her shirt... Did she pack? No, she couldn't have packed a shirt. Because she didn't know she was going to this other planet, so why does she have another shirt with her? Her other shirt was, like, greenish blue. Brr. Brr. You really like my highlights video? Oh, thank you. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, that really turned me off from doing it, but, like, maybe I should. And maybe I should just do it in a different format. I don't know.
Thanks. Those anti-gravity brakes grip real good.
At a secret underground base a few miles away, the landing has not gone unnoticed.
Colonel Granite, we have confirmed readings of a definite UFO landing.
Oh, sorry.
Colonel Granite, we have confirmed readings of a definite UFO landing. I've waited years for this. This is what Operation Starwatch was set up for. Condition red, men. We've got aliens to catch.
Sir, yes, sir. Plot of the first Sonic movie. Meanwhile,
Hello? I am Professor Cratermass. Welcome to Earth.
Yo, Professor! Do all you earthy types type so slow?
Sorry, I've never met an alien before.
Who mentioned aliens? I'm a hedgehog, and Techno here is a canary. Isn't it obvious?
That's what hedgehogs look like in our world.
Not as good looking, is it?
This is awesome! You two could be more newsworthy than those Oasis boys.
okay. Someone's gonna need to elaborate on that. Who are the Oasis boys?
Never heard of them.
Me neither.
All we want is to get back to our own planet.
Maybe I can help. I'm trying to build a gateway to infraspace. I'll be able to access any planet in the universe. If I can figure out how to complete my data, that is.
Now you're talking.
You look impressed, Professor.
Well, we don't get many computer-literate canaries on Earth.
Step away from the pewter, alien. Trying to contact your invasion fleet, huh? Forget it, aliens. Now you're prisoners of Operation Starwatch.
Dear God.
Oh, Oasis as in the British rock band. Oh. Hey, it's the giant golden bike from the Tales comic. Why on earth? Let's get ready to crumble. And Megatox marks his card. Megatox, that's right. Weather beaten? Well, whether he beaten or not, let's move on to the next comic. At this point, we should just assume that Amy has shirts for any occasion. True. Is that Gun? I guess it's like the equivalent of Gun. They're the band that made Wonderwall. Yeah. I mean, I know who Oasis is. I just didn't know that that's who they were talking about. Sonic the Comic, issue 115. Win a mega mountain bike and safety gear. Can Sonic stop the chemical rot? I like this art. Who did this? That was Nigel Dobbin who did that. Wow. Pretty good. Can Sonic stop the rot, or has he hit the dead end zone? Sonic or Robotnik? Vote for no pollution. Sonic rules, okay? Slime creatures made up of Dr. Robotnik's seriously poisonous Mega Mac are currently wreaking revenge on Sonic. Like the synopsis. The Mega Mac factory in the chemical plant zone is about to explode. The resulting pollution would be disastrous to all the surrounding zones, including the Emerald Hill Zone. Ah!
I was planning to get by on my revenge on you by poisoning your precious Emerald Hill Zone. But now you're here, I think I'll take care of you first.
Revenge? Look, bud, I've never even met you before.
Still don't remember me? Perhaps you will be reminded by this.
Sonic, what are they doing?
How the heck should I know?
They're joining together.
Tails, you always were an expert at stating the flipping obvious.
Damn, dude.
Oh, I recognize you now, Slimy. You're, what's his name? Mr. Tox.
Megatox! Megatox, you idiot!
Sonic the Comic 10. Wow, over 100 issues ago. My god. Is this the last comic for today? It might be. It depends on how long it takes us to get through it.
Last time you beat me by pure luck. This time it's different. This time I will destroy you. You thought you had destroyed me, but you were wrong. I have spent years growing, increasing my strength. I am now charged with thousands of volts of electrical power. My energy level is increasing every second. In minutes, an explosion will be triggered. Then I will burst out from this tank into the Emerald River. I will surge into the Emerald Hill Zone with the force of a tidal wave. I will poison the rivers, the land. Your zone will become dead. Nothing will be able to live there for 100 years. But as I said, first I will destroy you.
You wouldn't believe the number of times I've heard that.
How come my Sonic the Comic streams are now shorter? I just need more time throughout the day to do other things. Beyond just reading comics, which has not been as successful as I thought it might be. It's more niche. But I want to keep doing it. I still want to read these.
I've had a weakness before. I was liquid and could never really touch anything. But I now have harnessed the power of electricity, and I can strike!
So I see. So, you can dish it out, but let's see if you can take it.
I don't have to take it, Hedgehog. Not as long as I can revert to my liquid Mega Mac form. And each time you touch me, you become more and more poisoned.
He's right. The Mega Mac is already making me feel really ill.
Sonic, look out!
Tails! Sonic's stupid sidekick! I'll take care of you in a moment, but first...
Here he comes again. Not only do I feel sick, now my vision's going haywire too. I think I could be in trouble here.
I knew I could beat you this time. I just never thought it would be this easy.
Keep talking, Big Mouth. That's what you're good at. There's only one chance, and if it doesn't work, I'm through. I just need to wait for the right moment. Now! Just as I thought.
Sonic, I don't get it.
Simple, buddy. All I had to do was hit him before he had a chance to turn liquid.
You knocked him unconscious.
Creeps like him always have a glass jaw.
Not bad. Honestly, like, it's not a bad story. It's like a cool little, like, whoa, there's tension. What's gonna happen? How's Sonic gonna beat him? Like, he doesn't beat him so easily. He still takes a little bit. That was my problem with, like, earlier Sonic comics and with, like, short fuse comics, was that, like, they were never really in danger. There was never anything that, like, put them in peril. Like, even though you knew that they were gonna come out on top, right? The more entertaining thing was to see how they came out on top. And when they immediately, like, won the fight, and it was just like, I'm gonna do the thing that's gonna put you in danger, and then they were just like, ha, no you're not, because I'm smarter than you, or I'm more powerful than you, then it's just like, okay, cool, whatever. But here it's just like, oh, Sonic was actually getting poisoned, and, like, he was actually getting, like, his ass beat. Then it's just like, oh no, like, what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? You left for a bit, and now Sonic's fighting cranberry juice. Later, and the cleanup operation is well underway. Megatox has been safely neutralized and stored in a reinforced tank.
Admit it, Groucho. This was an...
Wait, his name is Groucho? I thought it was just Groucho.
Admit it, Groucho. This was another plan by you Marxio brothers to get me. What's your favorite hedgehog? We wouldn't do that to you. Ha! I haven't forgotten the time you tried to tie me to the tracks of a roller coaster.
Sonic, they could be telling the truth. I mean, why would they set a trap that destroys their own factory?
Sure, Sonic. We're on the level. We've turned the chemical plant zone into a great success. Okay. Maybe you didn't try. Maybe you tried to kill me, and maybe you didn't. Man, it almost makes me miss Robotnik. At least when he was around, you knew who the bad guys were.
06 and a story just makes it boring. Exactly. Yeah. Can I do an EU on Crash Bandicoot games? Eventually, sure. Yeah. Oh. Life is a pain in the tails for our hero at the moment.
You've sprained your tails. With too much flying, you must rest them for a few days. But Doc, asking me not to fly is like asking Robotnik not to be horrible. That's orders. I'm afraid, so no flying. Oh, I'm grounded. At least it's a nice day for a walk.
Weather beaten.
Typical. Jesus. Fine.
Hey, who drew this? Carl. Oh, it's Carl Flynn. Okay.
Ouch! It's raining cats and dogs.
Could you please rephrase that?
This bad weather is work of Windy Wallace.
That name sounds familiar to me. I think. But why?
It should do. Windy Wallace is the evil genius who can control the weather. Sonic defeated her months ago, but now she's back.
She's obviously crazy.
Right, absolutely barking mad.
Hey, don't you start. At that moment, flying above the storm. There's Jesus and Sonic? Probably. We've seen crosses, so. He's on the no-fly list. Inside the airship's control room.
The people of Morbius will pay for my...
I'm just naturally saying Morbius now.
The people of Mobius will pay for my defeat. I will subject the planet to extreme temperature changes until it cracks. Time for a heat wave now.
I'd better do something or this heat will roast us alive.
No jokes about hot dogs, please.
Oh no! My tails are out of action, and my plane's been well clamped. How do I get airborne now?
Why was it clamped? Did you park in a place where you shouldn't have parked? You parked illegally?
Never fear, Roger Bodge is here.
Oh, God. Did you ever meet Roger Bodge, Tails?
Why does your name also sound familiar?
You must have heard of my creative talent. I've just built this helicopter with my own two hands. Feel free to use it.
Guess I've got no choice.
Does he have to keep like pulling on the handle to make it fly? The hot air balloon guy? No. This was the guy that like he was the dude that built the bridge that broke, and then he like built his house that like ended up just getting destroyed. Yeah, and his wife hates him. Yeah. Shortly.
So, Tails
Tails?
thinks he can stop me, does he? It's no chance.
Whoa, I hope the copter can stand up to this. Now I remember why Roger Botch sounded familiar. Everything he builds falls apart.
Tails is finished. Now to bury the planet in snow. Or perhaps not. Abandon ship.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but who's got you, Fox?
How's about a nice soft landing on one of your snowdrifts, Windy?
Blah.
Well done, Tails. Even with your Tails, you were still able to defeat Windy.
Ugh, do you have to make such heavy weather of it?
Good job, Tails. You did it. I would like to know why Sonic answers the Boomer's question. Why Sonic answers the Boomer's questions instead of you? Why doesn't Sonic answer the? Is that what you mean? Emma, don't you know that I am the hard-working, multi-purpose editorial server droid around here? 'Tis I who replies to your letters, who carts lorry loads of mail twice daily from the post room of the Sonic the Comic Nerve Center. I'd be only too happy for Sonic to handle the mail, but he can't sit still for long enough. He makes off with one of the competition prizes. Look at him go in his moped. I'm a fairly new reader to Sonic the Comic, and I think it would be even better if you included competitions. I also really enjoy the issues which include an extra Sonic story. After all, it is called Sonic the Comic. Welcome to our happy ship, Adam. I trust you'll be entering the mountain bike and safety gear competition, see to the right. Also, the next issue includes an exclusive compo for you to get your newly cut Sonic the Comic teeth into. In honor of Sonic's Mega Drive launch 6 years ago, 100 family tickets are up for grabs to join in a celebration on Sunday, 16th of November at Hamley's Toy Store in London. Wow, it is kind of crazy to think that Sonic's only really been around for 6 years at this point. That's crazy. I'm interested to find out what has become of Supersonic. Could you ask the Humes when are we going to see more of him again? What timing, Allie? I'm not convinced. You can't convince me that these are timely letters. They have to like hold on to them and be like, now's the time. You can catch up with Supersonic again in the very next issue for the start of a brand new 3-part story called The Hunter and the Hunted. Cool Air, Sonic the Comic is great. Look at Tails fly, I think. Damn, Decapitac was probably the longest. Did we talk about this? But like, it's probably like the longest running Sega comic. It's not like the comic. Just so they can make a convenient joke. Yeah. Exactly. How many more issues until Adventure comes out? It's probably going to be another 100, not 100, like another year or so before that happens, because when did it come out in the UK? Sonic Adventure EU release date. Because it came out in 98 in Japan, but I think it came out in 99 everywhere else. Yeah, worldwide in September of 99. So we're still in 1997 right now. So couple years from now.
Why have you two aliens invaded Earth? I want answers.
The underground base of Operation Starwatch, the secret military group created to locate UFOs where Amy and Techno are currently prisoners.
We told you! We landed on Earth to ask for directions to get home!
We just want to get back to Planet Mobius.
Admit it! You were trying to contact an invasion force of googly-eyed, six-tentacled aliens, weren't you?
I know we're the visitors here, but what planet are you from, buddy?
Dude, if this is Rob Corona's art, right? Yeah, this is Bob Corona's art. I love the way he drew Amy here. Very expressive.
Pah! Keep guard, man. I'll be back. Yes, sir, Colonel Granite, sir! Professor Cratermass, those aliens were found on your premises, planning to take over the world together, were you? Don't be ridiculous. I hope to use my scientific know-how to help Amy and Techno return to their planet. They're good aliens. Nonsense.
How long are they going to keep us holed up here? How long are they going to hold us here? I'm tired of this.
Hey, I got an idea. I made my explosive earrings just for such a predicament.
You are kidding.
I love Techno. I kind of wish they did more silly shit like this with her, where it's just like, I brought so-and-so with me just for... I mean, usually I hate shit like that just because it's like too convenient, but it's way funnier. Yeah, you had that this entire time? That's funny.
Wow, that's much more useful than your average fashion accessory.
Stop them, you imbeciles!
Sir, Colonel Granite, sir! I just got hit. I just got flashbanged with an earring, sir! I can't feel my legs, sir!
Cheerio, Colonel! Must fly!
But how? You haven't any wings!
No, but I am talented.
This way, girls. They're holding your spaceship in here.
Not for much longer. Hang on, this thing's only a two-seater.
Yike!
Oh god, but Professor Cratermass can't breathe in space. He's not like you guys. He's gonna die. Oh, okay, thank God. Oh, thank God.
We can drop you off at your place, Professor.
Could you please use a different phrase than that, please? I think I might be able to get you home quicker, actually.
Let me guess. Your gateway to infraspace idea, right?
Right. By combining our knowledge, we may be find.
I'm not crazy, right? That sentence is wrong. By combining our knowledge, we may find the code to zap you back to Mobius.
By combining our knowledge, we may be able to find the code to zap you back to Mobius.
Better hurry up, folks. We've got company.
Yes, I believe the term is go for it.
Thanks, Professor. You're a cool dude. Unlike those other humans.
It worked! We've been transported back to planet Mobius!
Now that's what I call an impressive entrance.
Uh-oh. But the military has mistaken me for the likes of you. No, but the military is gonna use Professor Cratermass's computerness technology to find Mobius, and they're going to transport themselves to Mobius and conquer Sonic's world. They're gonna help Dr. Robotnik come back to power. Ah!
Now that's what I call an impressive entrance.
Meanwhile, on Earth,
You forget, Professor. We can follow the aliens through the gateway and recapture them.
I don't think so, Colonel. I've just deleted the program, and it's impossible to access it again without Techno's input. How dare you?
but they can rebuild it. They have the technology. I just spoiled myself an entire arc. I didn't spoil it. I predicted it. It's so obvious.
So what was Earth like? What'd you call it, Earth? Era? What was it?
Let's just say it's okay for a day trip, but I wouldn't have wanted to stay any longer.
Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. I can feel it. I feel it in my boons. Because you were waking up early to take medicine, you're very tired. Fuji number 1. What does Fuji 1 go mean, Emmy? God damn it. You like my shirt? Thank you, David. It's a nice shirt, isn't it? Thank you. Yeah, sounds about right. Get the chance to party with Sonic at Fave Toy Haunt Hamley's. Transport and accommodation included. You have to go there yourself. Damn. We're still in October of 97. All new story issue. Sonic, Supersonic, Amy, and the Cap Attack. I think that'll be all for today, honestly, because like I have other things I need to get to today, unfortunately. So let's try and find someone and give him some love. You know, why not? I don't. We used to have a saying when I started streaming on Twitch, and like when I started amassing a little bit of a following there, and when I met the awesome friends I have now. We used to say that we're small but swole. And by that we meant that like we would raid other channels that were much bigger than mine, and we'd still get them to notice us. So if you guys will humor me and show that we are strong but small but swole, let's go say hi to Daniel Failboat. Say hello. Wait, let me put on my headphones so I can hear what he's saying, because he's playing Cribby right now. So let's say hello to him. Boink. All right. I love you all. I will see you. Yeah, no worries, Aura. I love you all. See you tomorrow for more Sonic comic readings. And yeah, hopefully I will have a video for you guys this weekend, but we shall see. If not, it'll be sometime next week. Bye, everybody.